Good morning. Hi there. Today I'm taking this a little bit earlier because I've got a lot going on this week, and my best friend arrives today from, she's already in Sweden from America, but she's coming to me this morning. And I wanted to get my post done for this week now because I'm not going to have time on Thursday. So, what I wanted to share with you this week was the fact that why I didn't do a post last week, why I didn't do a video post last week. And I put out something, it was, a photograph of something that's, kind of like a thought for the week. But I didn't share a video post, because I was, I was flying on top of the world. I was having a great day. Everything was going so well. And then something happened, and all the wind in my sails went. And the reason for that is because somebody that I am close to said something super hurtful to me, and was cruel, really was cruel to me, and was not nice, and made me hurt. That hurt me. It hurt me personally. It hurt me in my mind. It hurt me in my soul, and I didn't know how to react to that because it was somebody that took me like completely by surprise. And I'm not exactly sure why it took me by surprise, because this is the second time in my life that this has happened with this person, that they have berated me, said really ugly and mean things to me about my character and who I am as a person and what I stand for. And this time it was brought in about my career and what a joke it is, and how I'm always talking about myself. And that really, that hurt me, that hurt my feelings. And it's taken me till today to kind of like sift through those feelings and those emotions. And it sucks, really. It sucks because it's not where I choose to live. I don't choose to be hurting. I don't choose to be sad, or choose to be around people that talk to me that way, or to talk to other people that way, because that's called bullying. And for those of you that don't understand what bullying is, that is when you are mean to somebody and making them feel bad, and barraging them and berating them for being who they are and how they are, simply because you don't agree with it. And that's not cool. Hold on. That's not cool. So I've been working through A Course in Miracles, right? So I've been doing this since January 1st of this year. And thankfully I have, because by doing so, I have really given myself the tools to be able to handle situations like this a lot better. Because instead of lashing out like I would have done my entire life before this point, I really went within. I took it inside, and I looked at, okay, what is this person saying to me? Does it hold any truth? Does it mean that I am this person? Does it mean that I am ugly and mean, or that I am selfish, or that I only think about myself? Or, I mean, is that really who I am? And, or is that what other people perceive about me? And then I got to the point where I don't know what other people think about me. I can't control what other people think about me. I can only control what I think about me. So when I looked at myself in an honest picture, with, looking in the mirror, of saying, is that who I am? No, it is not who I am. And that person doesn't see me at all. And then it comes back to, that person is looking at themselves in a mirror. They're looking at a reflection of themselves. And if they're saying ugly and hurtful things to me, that means they are feeling ugly and hurtful. They feel this way in themselves, and they're trying to project themselves and their sadness or their hurt on me. And the power of the word is so important. And if we have people in our lives that talk to us that way, we really need to analyze, do we need to have these people in our lives? Is that the kind of people we want to surround ourselves with, or that we need to surround ourselves with? Even if this is our husband, or this is our brother or sister, or aunt and uncle, or your mother, your father, There could be somebody really special in your life that talks to you this way, and that's not okay. It isn't okay, because that is abuse. And if somebody is abusing you, that needs to stop. And that behavior needs to stop, and you need to take a stand for yourself, stand up for yourself to say, wait a minute, no, I don't choose to accept this. I don't choose to agree with it either. So out of A Course in Miracles, I have, at a perfect time, right? Like nothing like timing. The Course in Miracles says, I am not a victim of the world I see. How can I be the victim of a world that can be completely undone if I so choose? My chains are loosened. I can drop them off merely by desiring to do so. The prison door is open. I can leave simply by walking out. Nothing holds me in this world. Only my wish to stay keeps me as a prisoner. I would give up my insane wishes and walk into the sunlight at last. Yeah, I chose sunlight instead. How did I respond to this person? I chose not to respond at all. And that, to me, was a huge, huge step, because, like I said before, I would have lashed out. I would have completely attacked right back, because that's my defense mechanism. That's my way to defend myself. And this was a defense against my character. This was a defense against who I am as a human being and what I stand for. And I don't have to justify that. I don't have to justify that to anybody, because this is my story. This is my life. And if I choose a career that I absolutely love, and I live in my truth, and I'm speaking my truth, and I'm attracting people in my life that want to have their truth shared, then if that doesn't suit them, then I say that's a pity. Yeah, I say that's a real pity for that person. It's not my life. No. So I took out this book this morning, Brene Brown, Braving the Wilderness, The Quest for True Belonging and the Courage to Stand Alone. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but first of all, if you've ever heard of Brene Brown, she's unbelievable. She's incredible. She talks a lot about shame and a lot about courage. And, you know, sometimes you have to look at yourself. You have to be ashamed. You have to be embarrassed. But it also takes courage. It takes courage to look at yourself and to really think about, is that person right? Do I have the right to be treated that way? No. Take that path. Go that path alone. You're not alone. You've got Brene. And you've got me. You've got me to talk to about your truth. If you've got somebody in your life that is talking to you like that, if somebody's berating you, downplaying your skill set, somebody who is ugly and doesn't believe in you, and like even Lady Gaga during her award ceremony, when she was saying that her ex-boyfriend, I mean, he was abusive to her. He was saying horrible things to her, like, you're never going to be a success, you're never going to do this, you're never going to do that. And she's like, oh, just you wait. One day you're going to hear my name, you're going to hear my songs, you're going to hear me on the radio of every delicatessen you go into. And she's spot on. She didn't have him believing in her because he had a problem with himself, right? It was his problem. It wasn't her problem. And so today I ask you, if you have anyone that does not lift you up in your life, somebody that pushes you down and makes you feel like dirt because they are ugly, they have problems inside of themselves. And if you don't feel like you have anybody to talk to, I'm your girl. I am your confidant, because listen, you don't have to share in this post. You don't have to write your feelings or who you've got going on problems with. Private message me. Let me know what you have going on, and I will help you get into your truth, because you know what? This is only where it's at now. For me, I choose to only live my truth. And if I don't live a life of example in my own life, right? I mean, how can I help anybody else? And I don't consider my coaching career to be a joke. I don't consider life coaches or coaches to be a joke. I consider this career path, this life, this way of living, as a perfect life for me. And I also love helping other people. And if you don't feel helped by what I say, don't listen, because you know what? There's somebody else that does need to hear what I have to say. And if you are that person, reach out to me because I want to help you. I would love to coach you. I would love to get you to the other side so that you feel strong enough to live in your truth, stop the lies, stop the madness. Yeah? Get out of this crap and step into the lights. Yeah, step into the light. I hope you have a great day. Don't waste a week of shame or embarrassment. Don't live that anymore. No, you are too fabulous and too beautiful, honey. You got to step up. I'll help you. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks for being here.